Welcome to another episode of Stories from the Sticks. Today we're in Casterton in southwest Victoria, where it's very cold, and where two-time Geelong Premiership player Max Rooke is playing one last game for the club where his footy career began. Despite all his success in the AFL, Max Rooke has never forgotten where he came from.
There used to always be the same bloke on the scoreboard and the same two guys cutting the oranges every week, and just those memories of running out with your mates or your schoolmates or older guys that I used to look up to, I guess, when I was going through my juniors, and then being able to play with those guys, it was pretty special. So yeah, got some great memories from playing here at Casterton.
It's just great to see a real top-notch AFL dual premiership player, life member of Geelong, to come back and support his local club.
As a teenager, back in 1999, Rooke played in a senior grand final for the Casterton Cats.
I mean, the town just loves footy, and every time the club's in the finals, you just see every shop's got streamers and posters and everything up, and I think that's why it's so important that the footy and the netball club are pretty successful, because it reflects on the town and everyone's attitude, I guess, yeah.
But the Cats have done it tough since Rooke left for the big smoke. Their senior team hasn't made the finals since 2007, losing its best young players, the biggest problem.
We had 13 blokes that were too old to play under 18s again, and we kept one. You know, there's one playing with the club now that played in our grand final side from the under 18s last year. All the rest are gone because they went to uni or college or work, or, you know, they've gone.
With Casterton near the bottom of the ladder again this season, Rooke decided to lend a hand by pulling on the royal blue and white one more time.
Yeah, I'm a little bit anxious actually, not sure what to expect, but it's just nice to be home again and see some familiar faces, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it.
He also brought along a couple of mates. Nigel Lappin took on the role of assistant coach, while Duncan Kellaway was the runner, taking messages from Rooke's old man, John. And after a 20-goal loss the week before, the local boys were rapt to have some support.
Mate, thanks for making the effort. Okay.
Rooke began on the bench, sitting next to Kellaway.
Go Red!
He soon came on, but the Cats were playing a top side, so they were battling by quarter time.
Rookie, myself, Chicker, Forbesy, Dinger, Penners, Thurks. Bring it, mate. Thurks.
Rooke did his best to inspire a comeback.
Probably going as well as you could be expected, I reckon. It's probably an easy answer, but yeah, no, it's fantastic to have him out there. And bringing other blokes into the play, reading the play, things like that. I guess that experience that he's had at a higher level does, so fantastic for the town.
But the game was never really about the scoreboard.
Right, and in pressured situations we got the ball forward. Our skills may not be as good as the other team, but our intent can be better. So when we get the ball forward, if you feel like you can influence that next bit of play, you should be charging forward.
The Cats fought it out to the end, and although they lost by more than 10 goals, the locals went home happy.
I just reckon that's like an experience that these kids would have never had before, and they'll never get again probably, and so real one-off, and they've really joined in the spirit of it all. They've really embraced it, and yeah, just loving it.
On behalf of the players as well, Rookie, thanks for everything. Turn that
Yeah, I mean, I was sort of lost for words after the game. I sort of got a little bit emotional. I just remember what it was like for me when I was growing up here, and getting the opportunity from this club to go to places with footy, and just to see those blokes, just cracking in and tackling blokes 10 years their senior, and it was really sort of made you feel pretty proud to be out there with them. Yeah.